Hello everybody, Reptilio here, and today we play World of Warcraft Season of Discovery. This video we're going to be going over hunter taming and everything you need to know so that your animal doesn't friggin' leave you in the middle of a raid like that one piece of Now for your benefit, I will leave these two absolutely incredible resources in the description below. We have Wowhead, which can be used for quite literally anything World of Warcraft related, and Petopia, which has been a resource for me as a hunter since the vanilla days. It is absolutely incredible, and the stills from this video will come from both Wowhead and Petopia. I highly recommend you check them out if you are a WoW player in general. Now, straight off the bat, you can't tame anything till level 10, so don't even watch this video till you have a level 10 hunter unless you're bored or pooping. Now, I'm going to give you the starting guides for each of the races here, but I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty. We have Orc and Troll, Tauren, Night Elf, and Dwarf. You can pause the screen and see what you need to do to fully learn all the spells. Don't be like me where you just learn Tame Beast and run off. Do the quest. Because if you don't, then you don't get all the hunter abilities, like feeding them and healing them and beast training. All right, we're level 10. We've taken our morning poop. You've done your tutorial quests and you have all the abilities you will need for taming beasts. Now is the fun part. Go out and tame whatever the hell you want. There are pets with high health, low damage. There are pets with low health, high damage. There are pets in the middle. Each different pet has their own abilities, and it's a lot of fun, and that's where Petopia comes in to do your research, look for different looking pets, rare pets, etc. What you're going to want to do is find that pet that you just absolutely want and tame it, just like this. Now things get complicated. So you've tamed your pet, you're very excited, oh my god, I have it. But guess what? It's unhappy as hell. So you get a new tab with a pet experience bar, its diet, its loyalty, and its level as training points. Now, if you look at your pet, it shows unhappy, which sucks. It's doing less damage, it's losing loyalty, you gotta feed it. So where I had that diet, you're gonna go ahead to your ability that says feed pet. You're going to go into your bags and you're going to feed it based on what its diet is. In this case, it eats meat and fish. So I'm going to feed it meat, and you're going to see a buff on the pet once you do that. And you can see that in the corner. I'm going to hover over it. For 20 seconds, it is increasing its happiness. Now, an important thing to note with that is the loyalty will go down faster at lower loyalty levels, and that will happen on any new tame where you can see right now this is a loyalty level 1 in its rebellious stage, okay? As you play and as you feed it and as it levels, that will increase, reducing the amount of food you need to feed your pet, but it will be a lot in the beginning. I always recommend having a stack or two on your hunter at all times to increase the feed or the happiness on it while feeding it. Now, that buff and increase will go away if you go into combat. So if there's still 12 seconds left on your feed and you send him into combat, you're going to lose that buff and you'll have wasted that food item. Okay? So that's the big thing. And if you leave it unhappy for too long, the pet will run away permanently. You will lose your rare pet if you do not feed it. That is an absolute fact, just like real life. Hey, I'm just going to interrupt really quick. I'm really mad because while I was editing this video and talking about loyalty, I was AFK, and in 10 minutes, my Ghost Saber went to from happy to unhappy and disappeared. So, yeah, don't AFK. Don't just simply AFK. Now, outside of leveling, how do you make your pet stronger? Well, here are the pet abilities learned from wild creatures and the pet abilities you learn from a trainer. You're going to want to go to a pet trainer, which is usually almost always right next to your class trainer in every major city. That is the first step and the most basic of learning pet abilities that all pets can pretty much learn. Now we're going to look at the left side of this. These are the abilities available to add to your beast training spellbook. And that's what we're going to call it because it makes it so much easier to separate what the heck we're looking at. Basically, pets get their own spell training book and earn training points based on loyalty and level. You will be able to learn everything that is available to the type of pet. For example, a cat cannot learn Scorpid Poison, but it can learn Prowl, Claw, and Bite. It cannot learn Charge, though. So every pet has different abilities, different benefits, different damage, different health, etc. All of these abilities also have different ranks. It is pretty much impossible to give out what is available and where in this video. So again, I mentioned Petopia, and what I will do for the rest of this video is show examples of a pet I want and how I'm going to get it to rank up with its abilities, as well as how to get the pet. For those that don't really want to watch the whole video, here is an incredibly quick summary. Here is a cat that I have. I've already tamed him. I'm really happy that I have him, but he doesn't have all the abilities he's supposed to have. He only has Claw rank 3. He only came with it, but he can still learn Bite, Growl, Cower, etc. So how the hell is he going to do that? You're going to click your Beast Training Spellbook, and you're going to have all these ranks where as he trains up and loyalty points increase, he will have more availability and be able to get these abilities. Simple as that. Really easy. Now, if your abilities aren't being shown in the spell book, now I'm going to show you how to get everything. For this example, we're going to go after Bite. Now, as you can see, Bite rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, you can see the lowest level creature out there that can learn it, meaning you can get Bite rank 3 at 16, but maybe you're not nearby Silverpine Forest to tame a Blood Snout Warg. So maybe you'll have to level up to 20 to get a Greater Tarantula in Red Ridge Mountain. Stuff like that. You have options, but in this case, I wanted to go to Ashenvale and tame a Ghostpaw Runner because it was within range, it was within the vicinity, and it's just right there. You don't have to go across the entire map. You just go for whatever's closest. It's not going to make or break your leveling experience. Tame whatever's around you when you're around the right level. So here's a Ghostpaw Runner. I'm going to tame it. You're going to see that it has Bite rank 3, and then I'm going to show you how to permanently add it to your Beast Training book. Now that he is tamed, you can see I have not learned Bite rank 3 in this training book anywhere, but he does have the actual pet ability on the pet bar. So you feed him, you get his loyalty up. You have to do that. I don't believe you can learn these spells with an unhappy loyalty, but you put him in combat, you make him use the ability over and over, and you'll see in my text box here on the next use, he learns Bite rank 3. You see that? You have learned a new spell, Bite rank 3, because that pet used the ability enough to add it to your training book. Now I want to learn Claw rank 3. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to go to Ashenvale and I'm going to go find a Clattering Crawler and I'm going to tame it. Once you learn an ability but you don't want that specific pet, you can just abandon it. So go tame the pet, go use it in combat, and then once you've learned the ability, you can see it in the text box. If you no longer want the pet you just tamed, get rid of it, but you have the abilities permanently in your spellbook to teach any pet you want that can learn it. So here we are. We have a cat that does not know Bite or Claw rank 3, and it has enough training points, so we're just going to learn them. So I've added Claw rank 3 to a cat that couldn't normally learn them, and I'm adding Bite. And that's it. That's pretty much the guide to this. The only other thing I would mention is, pets have their own experience bar, they have their own loyalty point bars, and they have their own attack speeds, which I did want to mention briefly. It used to be that the fastest attack speed pet was the highest DPS. That was true to vanilla for the most part. Now it's kind of negligible because it depends on what runes you're running in Season of Discovery. For example, Flaking Strike is going to hit harder on a cat with a 2.0 attack speed versus a cat with a 1.2 attack speed, but it has the same DPS because that 2.0 attack speed technically hits harder, and that's what it goes off of. So in my opinion, go tame what you think is cool, go have fun, and enjoy your time as a hunter. I gotta say, guys, the response has been insane to me on these videos. Thank you so much for saying kind things about these guides. I didn't expect them to blow up as they did, but I'm gonna keep making them as I can. Again, thank you so much to the WoW community, the hunter community especially. I hope you really enjoy these videos. Thank you to Wowhead and Petopia. You guys are just incredible. These people literally put in so much effort to the game. Again, thank you so much, guys, for watching the channel. Go ahead, like, subscribe, check out twitch.tv/ReptilioPlays. You can watch these guides be made live or just watch me do some random antics, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Love you all.